Continuing in Colossians 3, starting in verse 12. So as those who have been chosen of God, holy and beloved, put on a heart of compassion. And Paul has given us this key to how we move forward. And the key is that we are chosen, holy, and beloved of God. We have this new identity. But because of this new identity, there are certain expectations, if you will, on us. We're not who we used to be, so we shouldn't live like who we used to be. And the first thing that Paul tells us to put on is a heart of compassion. Compassion has that idea of being with someone in their suffering. And this is something that we do, I think, in a couple of ways. One, we do from a distance. When we hear about a neighborhood that's been devastated by a tornado, when we hear about a tsunami, when we hear about children who are suffering in another part of the world, maybe we come alongside them in our suffering by using our resources. Maybe we give to organizations that work in those particular areas. But we also, in a very local sense, in our neighborhoods, in our workplaces, in our church, should be coming alongside those who are suffering. The only way that we can come alongside those who are suffering is to actually talk to people, to get to know them, to invest time in relationships so that we know their stories, and then we can walk with them through the difficult times as well as rejoice with them in the good times. So I would encourage you today to think about, who am I in relationship with enough that I would know that they're suffering? Not just on a global level, not just even on the going down the street and seeing unhoused people in our community, but who do I actually know? Who do I have a relationship with so that I'm connected enough with their life to be able to walk with them through the valleys and rejoice with them on the mountains? If there's no one in your life that you would say, I know somebody that well, I would encourage you to begin by asking God to help you look for the opportunity to develop those relationships. They don't happen overnight, but you have to start somewhere. So I would encourage you to take that first step of asking God through the Holy Spirit to make you aware of who you can connect with, who you can develop a relationship with, so that you will be able to live out your identity in that relationship.